Central to the celebrations is the famous Pegasus Bridge, held by airborne troops from the first minutes of D-Day until relieved by some of Britain's first commandos. With them was a man who became a legend in his own lifetime, Lord Lovat's Piper Bill Millin of Dawlish, since immortalised in the film The Longest Day.
At that time I was very keen to get ashore, not because I was really wanting to get ashore to fight anyone, it was just that the seasickness was so bad on the way across we would have done anything to get off the boat.
What was the effect on the other men who were coming ashore with you, to be following a Piper?
Well, they started to look at me when I was playing in the water, marching alongside Lovett, wading through the surf and up onto the beach. Once I got onto the beach I stopped there and I stood by Lovett waiting to see what was happening next. The rest of the brigade appeared to be held down on the beach. They're all digging frantically slit trenches, which is very difficult in sand, but they appeared we were pinned down on the beach for a while. So after a couple of minutes, Lovett asked me if I would march up and down the beach playing The Road to the Isles, which I did.
And all the time, presumably, you were under fire and there were mines all about?
Yes, well, the beach was under mortar and shell fire, machine gun fire. There was a lot of dead and wounded lying about, and smoke and the smell of battle, and it was not a very healthy spot to be in, and we were all very keen to get off the beach.
What on earth would the people have thought of you as you march up the middle of occupied France playing your bagpipes? What about the opposition, the Germans? Did you discover what they thought of you?
Well, I was at the head of the brigade, and going along the main roads here, there's quite a lot of sniper fire. Many of the commanders were killed, many wounded, and luckily enough I was never hit. But we did capture some Germans later, and through an interpreter one was asked why didn't they shoot at the Piper making all that noise and being up front, and the German looked rather strangely at the officer and said he thought he was a bit dummkopf. But I was treating that he meant it in a nice way.
When did you discover what dummkopf really meant?
Well, a long time later, when I reached northern Germany at Lubeck, I was taking German lessons, and I was looking through the dictionary. I said, oh, I must look up that word dummkopf. And it meant stupid in German. Lucky enough that German was far away by that time.
Well, you led the commandos up to Pegasus Bridge, which is behind us, playing a tune in June the 6th, 1944. Perhaps you'd like to play us out now. What was the tune you were playing then?
Well, I've been Rowan Tree.
That'll do fine. Thank you very much indeed.
Very good, guy.
Thoughts of D-Day rekindled for many there, I'm sure. The big day tomorrow, of course.